there are some lakes. You get lakes like Bemidji is right in town, but boy, that's just a tremendous perch fishery. And I find myself, I live 55 minutes from Bemidji, and I have to drive around Winnie, Leech, and Cass to go there. But in the last 3 years, I've been going there quite a bit just because it's consistent and it's got great perch in it and great walleyes, and it's right in town. But it's a 10,000 acre, just a big bowl of deep water, and it just has everything to produce fish like that. And there's a bait shop over there, Northwoods Bait and Tackle. When you go there, they have like every kind of bait you can imagine. You walk in, and right across the road's the access. So it's a good place to hit if you're, looking for a little perch trip. But and then remember too, when you're out there, drop shots work really well for perch. I like to use a sinker and either a gumdrop floater from Northland Tackle with a tail hooked fathead minnow, and set it about 1.5 feet off your sinker, and then you drop it down the hole and set it up, and not so much like a tip down. I'll just have a softer tipped rod, and when it bends, perch are a different creature. They'll bend that rod tip, and they won't let go. Walleyes will let go. I mean, I've watched. I even pointed out to people how you just let one bend, and it's a walleye. And it's not a big one, but you can watch, and they'll let go after a while. With a perch, they don't let go. They stay on it, and that's why drop shotting for perch is so good. You get lakes like Winnebagosh, which has a lot of that 24 to 30 feet of water. That works really well out there in Leech Lake, especially in Walker Bay Flats area. It's just a great way to go. And then also, bring some punch flies. Northland Tackle makes tungsten punch fly, and great for putting a couple waxies on or plastics. And the hook on it is a real finessey little hook, but if you hook a big fish with it, game fish like a walleye or pike, you're not going to lose them because this hook is stout, and you could use it for trout. It's called the punch fly because you punch through slush. And then I've been messing around with Humminbird. I have a 360, it's a little radar that spins. You drop it down a hole, and you could see fish on the bottom. Well, I noticed you could see perch on the bottom, and I also know that coming soon, Humminbird's going to go live.
Oh, they're going to have. Yeah, I've been kind of hearing rumors about that.
Well, I got the official.
Oh, nice.
I'm allowed. I'm only allowed to say so much, but
yep.
They're going live.
Yeah.
For all the Humminbird fans out there, but they don't want to. They're not. The reason it took a little while, they don't want to me too. They want me better.
Yeah, right.
And so price and everything, it's going to be a live thing. And but I think 360 is still for a perch fisherman or walleye. 360, you could see things on the bottom.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can see shadows. It's just like side imaging, but everywhere. Well, but when you get a school of perch coming through, especially when you're fishing sandy bottom areas or mud, it's pretty amazing. And you can set it out 125 feet, but I like to set about 70, and then you can know where they're cruising through. And if you're running and gunning, you run and stop kind of with this thing. You could check out every 70 feet as you're going down the lake, then let it run for a little bit, and you'll find stuff. I mean, I found rock piles in the middle of nowhere on Lake Winnebagosh.
That's interesting.
Out in the middle of nowhere, in 24 feet of water that were just loaded with perch and walleyes. That I've never heard of anybody talk about these big boulders, and I found them using 360. And so, even though live is coming, I still think that this is a major player because in the other electronics that's out there, you don't see fish in the bottom. With 360, you see fish in the bottom. And Humminbird side imaging is second to none. And I use it all the time when I'm pan fishing, perch fishing, walleye fishing. But I feel lucky to have a chance to try 360 with chirp, and even the little walleyes, you could see them coming in. I could see a split shot and a shiner on a dead stick.
Jeez.
10 feet from my hole on this thing. And so you can imagine what you could do on some of these lakes that have brush. Like, I always thought they'd be good for those big flowages that you have in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
With the big crappies.
Yeah.
Is to set this up and go check out the brush and see if there's any little circles hanging in the branches that you want to fish for. And it's pretty cool technology. So I'm kind of partial to side imaging and 360. So I'm saying that if you're the person that has to have everything, you're going to want to have both, because they have each has its own thing.
That's true. Well, bro, we're running out of time, but man, what a show. Always enjoy your fountain of information, and I definitely miss seeing you coming down to southern Wisconsin, and like you always do, and hopefully we'll see you.
I'll be back.
Yes.
I'll be back. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm probably not going to get sick because I'm a healthy, young, crapping man.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get somebody else sick is the whole thing.
Yeah, right. Absolutely, yeah. And hey, give my best regards to your wife, Heather, and we missed her, too. And
yeah, she loves visiting with everybody.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
I appreciate you having me, Jerry. The hurricane?
Yes.
We're going to have to get fishing.
Yeah, you got that right. We're going to have to definitely hook up and do some fishing. That's no doubt about that. So always enjoy having you on the show, bro. And, hey, you have yourself a safe and healthy and successful ice season. Thank you. Everybody be safe. Check before you go. All right. Sounds good, bro. Talk to you later, my friend. Thank you. You bet. Brian Brosdahl, otherwise everyone knows him as Bro, and he is full of information when it comes to fishing, and yeah, he definitely knows his stuff. Today's show brought to you by Sullivan Tip Downs, made by Skilled Tool Makers in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Like them on Facebook and watch on Mondays for a chance to win on Make Your Mondays Not Suck. Visit SullivanTipDowns.com, and you can get those Sullivan Tip Downs at the Rock River Bait Box. Their knowledgeable and experienced staff will help you turn those casts into catches. The Rock River Bait Box, located on Rock River Road in Fort Atkinson, right on the Rock River. Your ice fishing headquarters, the official Eskimo Ion dealer with everything you need to enjoy your time on the ice. They've got a lot of Eskimo apparel in stock. They've got portable Eskimo flip shelters in stock, and also your St. Croix Elite dealer, Acme Tackle Outlet Store, Beaver Dam tip-ups, live bait, you name it. Great assortment of tackle, too. Better selection in your big box stores, the Rock River Bait Box in Fort Atkinson. Coming up next, we've got news, sports, and weather on Iron Country.